Hello friends, so this is February of 2025 and this month in the Beginning Lampwork Challenge we are going to work on reduction glasses and making shiny things. So what I'm going to show you guys, because I wasn't able to find a tutorial on YouTube that I really liked on Clio, I decided I would do one for you. So what I'm going to start with is you need a couple of different types of glass to make Clio beads. First off is white. You can use whatever white you like best. Second is a transparent orange of some sort. So there is clockwork, there is striking orange, there is I believe this is a Fetra transparent orange. It comes in many different colors of transparent orange. So the only thing that you need to be aware of when you're picking your transparent orange to start with is that depending on which orange you use, it's going to make your Clio darker or lighter. Okay, so I'm going to, in this particular one, I'm going to use clockwork. But what I'll do is I will post a picture on the Beginning Lampwork page that will have the base color of the orange that I used, and then you can see kind of what I'm talking about. The different color of orange makes a difference. And then of course you'll need your Clio and you'll need your clear. So in order to make a kind of a smaller bead, I need to start with a small amount of white on my base. And the reason that you use white with this particular way of making Clio is that it will help to keep that transparent orange from being quite so dark. So that's just seriously a very thin little white to give it a give my clockwork a backing. Easy for me to say, a backing of white. And then I'm going to just do and encase that white. I don't want to go over the edges of that white, I just want to encase that whole white with clockwork. Clockwork is a striking orange, as I believe pretty much all of the orange transparents end up being strikers. Clockwork's a very easy one to work with though. I don't find it gives me any trouble. Once I encase this in clear, it turns nice and orange all the way around. You'll see it's very streaky right now, but I'm not at all concerned about it. But next up, I'm going to use my clear. And the reason that you have to put clear between Clio and your orange is because if you don't, they get kind of a reaction to each other. Clio doesn't particularly like to touch the orange. It gets very dark when you do that, which if that's what you're going for, then do it that way. But that's not what I'm going for here. Okay, so here, you see how nice that struck? I mean, all I did was literally I put clear on top of it, and now it's a beautiful orange. So it's totally encased in clear. Now I'm going to take, you'll notice that my flame, this is also very important, is neutral, okay? At this point, you can tell if your flame is neutral or not by putting your Clio in there. And if your Clio comes out shiny at the tip, then you don't have a neutral flame. You have a reducing flame. If you have too much oxygen when you're doing this, it's fine. It's the only problem comes in is if you've got too much propane going on. So I'm just encasing now. I have a layer of white, I have a layer of clockwork, and I have a layer of clear. And now I have a layer of Clio. And you can see with all these layers how this bead has the potential of getting to be bigger and bigger and bigger. So what I have now is I can do a little bit of swirling, not swirling, but I want to make some waves in this, and I can do this a couple different ways. If I have a rolling plate with waves, kind of a wave pattern on it, I could use that, or I could use this little scalpel that I have, and that's what I'm going to use this time. It's just my little scalpel. I heat up where I want it, put in a little wave, and I run my scalpel over it. It's just, I like the way that this ripple look is in, kind of see, it's not perfect. I'm not a perfectionist. I don't count out how many ripples I have. I'm just giving it a little bit of insurance heat as I get ready to do my encasing. Okay, now I'm going to encase this in clear. But before I encase this in clear, I want to give it that iridescent kind of glow. So I'm going to increase my propane or decrease my oxygen, whichever one you prefer to do. And I'm going to waft this out at the edge, the far edge of these cones. And I don't want to do it for very long, because all I need is a little metallic shine on this. Okay, you can kind of see that metallic shine. If I do it for too long, then I'll get that milky look, and I don't want the milky look. So now I'm going to encase this whole bead. And in order to keep that metallic shine, I have to keep this bead out of my neutral flame. The reason that you get that metallic shine when you turn up your propane is because you're starving the glass of oxygen, and that makes all of those little metal oxides that are in there come up to the surface, and that's where you get that metallic shine from. But if you put this bead, before you get it all encased, back into a neutral flame, then you've just fed it oxygen again, and all of that metallic shine is going to go away. Okay, so now I've got it nicely encased. Now it's safe. That metallic shine is underneath the clear, so it's safe for me to heat it up. If there's a spot where I didn't encase it, you'll find that that area is not going to look the same as the rest of it. So now I'm just going to heat this glob all the way up. And I want it to be a 15 millimeter bead, and it's close, but not quite. Just want to add a little bit more clear on it. So I just added another round of clear on it. But you'll find when you're working with any of the reducing glasses, but in particular Clio, if you reduce it too much, you'll get that kind of milky sheen to it. And all that is that too many of the metal oxides have come up to the surface, and it kind of made it, you over-reduced it. So if you find before you've encased it that you can see that, you can reset it, as it were, by just putting it back into a neutral flame and getting rid of all of those metallic oxides that are at the top, and then do the whole process of reducing again, only reduce it for a much shorter period of time so that you hopefully won't get those. Now you can't really see, I don't think, in this lighting and it being hot still, but you'll be able to see when I take that picture. I've made a couple of beads now, and one with the plain orange, the whatever effetre orange, and then one with the clockwork, and then I have one other striking orange that I'll try, and I will show you guys in a picture on the Beginning Lampwork Challenge page what the base, how that matters in these beads. So I hope you guys will give us a try on making Clio beads. They really are beautiful, and have fun this month. Thanks. Bye.